you doing? Weird light here. It's a foggy day here in New York City. It's Friday, October 8th. I restarted my subscription to BirchBox about 2.5, 3 months ago, something like that. I've gotten 2 boxes. I am now waiting on my 3rd. Instead of doing an unboxing and then a review every single month, which is 2 full videos, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sort of wait until I have a nice little handful of products, and then I'm going to do a review of those handful of products. Basically, the way it works is BirchBox is a monthly subscription service. It's about $10 a month. $10.89 or something like that. It changes just a little bit every once in a while. I don't know if it's the tax or the shipping or whatever it is, but it's $10 and change every single month. And every single month you get a box, and the box looks like this. It's not a very sturdy box, but you can reuse it for things that are not too heavy, like maybe like gift cards or makeup or something like that. I wouldn't necessarily put like books or shoes or anything, not that it's big enough for shoes, but nothing really too heavy because it does have a little bit of give to it, okay? But it's a very pretty box. It, usually has a nice little design on it, and this one says, "You're beautiful." Yay. Like I said, I have 2 boxes. I'm just gonna give you the highlights from the last 2 boxes. Okay? I was so, impressed that they gave me this huge, I know it doesn't look huge, but it's eye cream. It's the 100% pure coffee bean caffeine ice cream, sorry. Yes, coffee bean caffeine eye cream. I said ice cream. That's what I'm thinking about, right? Yeah, there it is. I was using this for I don't know, a year and a half, about 3 or 4 years ago. Everybody was talking about it on YouTube. All the beauty gurus were talking about it on YouTube, and I used to order it from Amazon. And I got a much larger version of this, and it had a pump on it. And this is fabulous. It's got a little bit of a coffee smell, but it's not heavy. It's more of like a chocolate smell than a coffee smell, and it's got caffeine in it, so it kind of wakes up your eyes a little bit. The older I get, the more I feel like I need that. So this actually replaced my Olay brightening eye cream. I still have it and I still wear it every once in a while, but I find that this gives me the same result, and it doesn't have to, I don't have, the brightening cream is like color, it's like a BB for the eyes. This is fabulous. It smells really good. It's very heavy. If you have greasy lids or oily lids, I don't know if this is going to work for you, but I don't have dry lids either. They're sort of neutral. But I find that it really helps with my under eye stuff that goes on, because unfortunately the under eye stuff does go on. Okay. As far as face and cream and stuff goes, I was also extremely impressed with this. This is the Pore Apple Sun Cream. It's got SPF 40. At first, I opened it up and I was like, oh, it only has a little bit of an apple smell, and it seems kind of heavy, and But you know what? It really reduces your pores. Well, it's called Pore Apple Sun Cream, right? But it does reduce the look of your pores a lot. It's a very white cream. So I was a little concerned that if I didn't rub it in enough, it was going to be, it was going to show up. So you gotta kind of rub this stuff in. This is for a face cream, it's very heavy. It's very thick. Now, the weather is starting to turn here in New York, and in the wintertime, I use a lot of moisturizer on my face, night and day. Because I don't use a lot of face makeup, so it's okay for me to use a very heavy moisturizer. It makes me sweat a little bit, but that's okay, because I feel like it's more important for me to look a little bit dewy than to look like a wrinkly piece of paper, right? So this was a little expensive for the full size. I believe it was $40 or something like that. I don't think I'm gonna get that again, but I did appreciate it, and I used it a ton of times, and I only have maybe 1 time left, but I do like this. I like this very much. I also got this, which at first, again, I thought was going to be awful. This is a cheek and lip stain. It's kind of like a chubby stick. It raises up and down with this guy. Now, it feels a little bit dry. It's called Laka & Company Cheeky Lip. As you can see, it's pretty dry. It's not a glossy stick at all, because it's like a stain, I would not use this on my cheek ever. I'm not big on this color on my cheek, and I also have a really hard time with anything that isn't a powder on my cheeks. I'm not good with cheek stains. I'm not good with any of that stuff. But this, at first, I was like, oh my God, that is so pink. I'm never gonna wear that. I'm wearing it today. This is unbelievable. I'm wearing it today, actually. I don't know if you're familiar, instead of eyeshadows, they have pigments. I'm so surprised that this is not called a pigment. This, it did crack, it did come to me broken, but I just cleaned out the, you know, that little spot there that broke. So the inside of the compact is a little bit of a mess, but these colors are gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it. The only thing I did was I put a little bit of like a rose color in the crease just to highlight this purple here a little bit. But this stuff goes on. It doesn't feather down at all. I don't use this, you know, little spongy piece of crap. I use a real brush. At first I was like so careful. I'm like tapping it off and I'm like, oh, but you know, because it's like a dark color, you know, and I was like afraid I was gonna like, it doesn't go anywhere. You put this stuff on, it stays right where you put it on until you take it off. It does not wear off at all. This really is, I can't believe they don't call this a pigment. Now I went on the website and it says long wearing eyeshadow. This is worth, I don't know how much they sell it for. I don't really care because I don't have to buy it. Now this is gonna last me forever. I would probably pay 25 or 30 bucks. I would pay $10 per color for this. This is fabulous in the crease, and I've got it right there, and then I did this on the outer, no, this on the middle of the eye, and then this on towards the outer edge, and then like I told you, I did a little bit of rose, it was actually blush, in the crease there. And you can use this as a little bit of a shadow, I mean an eyeliner underneath. I wouldn't use this at the brow, it's still too silver, it's a little too sparkly, but this is worth everything. This, to me, is worth about $30, and the whole box was 10. And the thing came with like 4 or 5 other things. So if you really like makeup, but you don't know what to buy, I would strongly suggest that you get a subscription to BirchBox. Very strongly. This is one of the better decisions that I've made. Now granted, I did take a 6-month hiatus from BirchBox because at the end of last year, yes, at the end of last year, I got 2 boxes in a row that weren't so great, but I didn't bash them. I didn't do an awful video. I didn't, you know, email them and say, how dare you, blah, blah, blah. It's $10 a month. They can't all be, you know, gems, okay? But I got 2 boxes in a row that were gems. Now, there were things in there that were useless. This was useless. This, I'm probably gonna throw this away, only because it's not a good color for me. But this is a concealer stick, and this is not actually the pencil. It's this, okay? And there's probably a lot in there, but this comes out way too orange on me. I don't even know when I would use this. This is for somebody who has a different color skin and complexion from me. And this was also useless. I'm not even sure why I saved the packages. This is just a shampoo and conditioner sample. I'm not a huge fan of these kind of samples because I have to cut them with a scissor. So I have to remember to do that before I get in the shower. And it's usually not enough shampoo. I have a lot of hair. I got a lot of mop going on here. So again, these samples are very rarely enough to cover everything, and this was nothing special after I got done using it. So I don't feel like you can make a true opinion about a shampoo from one use, shampoo and conditioner. When they give you a little bit of a tube of it and you can use it 2 or 3 times, I appreciate that. I appreciate it all, especially because, unfortunately, I didn't take advantage of it, but a lot of times they give you a coupon. A lot of times they'll give you a coupon towards something that you can buy from the BirchBox.com website that month, and this was 25% off. No, I'm sorry, 20% off. 20% off. So if there's an eye cream that's like 35 or 40 bucks that you're just like, oh, I can't buy an eye cream for 35 or 40 bucks, but it's 25% off. It's like $8, right? $9? Okay, anyway. So I'm gonna strongly suggest that if you wear makeup at all, not even if you're like a makeup guru or like, you know, a makeup junkie. I consider myself more of a junkie than a guru because I don't know how to do makeup on other people. And I don't really recommend a lot of different makeup to different people because makeup is very individual. It's almost like buying a purse. You can't really buy people makeup unless they ask you for something specific. I would say that you should get a BirchBox subscription. I don't think that you're gonna regret it. Even though I suspended my subscription for about 6 or 7 months last year, I don't regret you know, restarting it or suspending it. It's just, I just needed a break. It's $10 a month, you know? It's not nothing, but it's worth a lot more than $10 a month, okay? My name is Andrea and I review stuff. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you do decide to subscribe to BirchBox, could you do me a favor and do it under my sign-in? So that, not under my sign-in, you know what I mean. Use my link to do it, okay? I'm gonna put the link right here. It's basically birchbox.com BirchBox.com/invite/MetallicaMom. Okay, I'm gonna put that right here. You can't click on this annotation though. The actual link is going to be in the description box below. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.